bevel tool is a very useful tool when modeling because it allows you to keep the realism in your hard edges. In real life, no object is perfectly sharp like we have in the cube we see here. Because no object is perfectly sharp, so you would always have to bevel it when modeling. So let's see how to use these. So there are two ways of beveling. You could either use the edit mode or the object mode. So you want to go to the edit mode by clicking the tab key. First of all, I like to enable the screencast key just so you see whatever keys I'm pressing on my keyboard. So we can expand this to panel here and then click the bevel and then use the arrow to drag it up like this to make our bevel. So we can open this operations panel here and then we increase the segment and it add more cuts or lines to our edges to our beveled edges. So we can change this cutoff here, or first of all let's see how we can control these edges here. You can control the edges here by reducing or increasing the shape and controls these edges. So by reducing and increasing the shape, you can control the edges. So by default, it's supposed to be on 0.5, and that is the default shape or control that we need. So you can also change this intersection here by going to the intersection type and then choose cutoff. The cut off this intersection type here. So when we decrease this shape, you can see the intersection being 40 a bit. So we want to keep the shape at 0.5, which is the best when doing any kind of modeling. So, and there are ways we can also use these custom tools here. The steps can help you make steps within seconds using this. So now let's see how we can add materials to our bevel. So okay, so while we are still in edit mode, we like to add 3 materials here. So click on new and then click on new here. You can change the color to, let's say, this one to red, this one to green. So let's bevel this. When we bevel it, so we can change. Let's go to Z render view just so we see how the colors is affecting the bevel. So Z, then press 8. So let's increase the segment to, let's say, 3, or however what number you want. So we can change the material index by clicking this. So 1. So as you can see here, this segment is now affecting the red. We can change it to green, we can change it to red. So this is how to bevel or change the colors in the beveling. So now one last thing, beveling with beveling edges, beveling vertices. So in order for you to bevel vertex, simply press Shift Control B and now you can bevel your edges. Yeah, we can use the scroll wheel to increase the segments or decrease it, just like we did in the default one.